Welcome back to the show. Being an athlete can be difficult. You're balancing practice and school and trying to have a social life, something that Centerville quarterback Carson McGinness is all too familiar with. However, 2 years ago, his responsibilities became bigger than just leading the offense. He had to learn how to raise a child.
First thing that went through my head was like how to balance everything.
Carson McGinness is a household name in the Centerville community.
He's going to be playing quarterback for us again this year. You know, he's been doing it since freshman year, so he's got that knowledge and experience in it.
Over the last 3 years, McGinness has helped lead the Miners to a 17-10 overall record on the football field. But back in 2017, his life was changed forever.
Looked up to my mom at a really young age because I needed her help right away. But thinking back, you know, I had to figure out how I'm going to be the best dad I can be with finishing high school because, you know, I need to get somewhere in life if I want to be a good dad, have a good life for her, have the money that we need to actually raise a family together. And, you know, that's stressed as going into a sophomore in high school. You're not ready for that at all.
Finding out you're going to be a parent at any age is stressful, but it didn't stop McGinness from chasing his dreams on the gridiron. Even on the day Adeline Marie came into the world.
The day she was born, that's when we actually released the news to everybody. It was actually game day against Sims was when everybody found out, so it was a big day. I was at the hospital in the morning. She was like the day before, spent all night awake. You know, it's a pretty pressure situation. But then the next day when she was born, I came back and played Sims, had a great game and finished the day, and everybody figured it out, and it was probably one of the best days. I'll never forget it.
From the beginning, Adeline was a blessing for the family.
I think the first thing that describes her for people that know her, she's pretty crazy. Looks exactly like me, got the curly hair like me, but she's smart. She's smarter than an average 1-year-old. She runs around. She loves watching football. She'll sit on the couch with me at home and watch football. She cheers for all sports.
And while the excitement of a new baby was exhilarating, it was also exhausting, challenging, and at times overwhelming. But coming together as a family has been the most precious gift.
Growing up as a high school kid, you know, you get to go out, have fun times, go out, hang out with your pals, all that fun stuff. But, I mean, as a parent, it's the ultimate sacrifice. You have to stay there and, you know, raise the child, teach her these things. But, yeah, it's honestly a blessing, though. I mean, yeah, I miss hanging out with the guys every weekend, everything. But, I mean, there's no place I'd rather be than helping the little one out. She's in the family that we're raising together. You know, it's amazing. I have a lot of help from family. That's the biggest thing. If I didn't have them, probably would have to give up sports, and you know that'd be a dream killer. She's just such a good kid that it makes everything easy.
Now in his senior year, McGinness is planning for the future. He says he's in talks with teams to play college football, while his girlfriend and Adeline's mother, Kennedy, will be leaving for college in Bozeman, which makes things a little trickier when it comes to raising a young family. But he says these new challenges will only pay off in the end.
Football is obviously the dream, and if you can't make football out, you have to actually have a second option in life, which is where you want to go. And we're just make the most of the time we have until we can actually get to where we want to be and always together, because we have to go through the tough times now to actually get to where the good times roll around.
He's had to grow up quick, you know, in that situation. It's kind of forced him to mature and grow up, and you can see it this year. He's taken that leadership role. Handling it a lot better as a senior now with that experience of fatherhood, so he's doing a great job.
Carson says he plans to follow in the footsteps of his family and study something in the medical field, and he hopes to inspire little Adeline to grow up smart and to always chase her dreams just like he's chasing his. We need to take our final time out of the evening, but we'll be right back to talk more Big Sky Conference athletics. That's next on SWX Tonight.